G'day, this is Captain Noob, and this is the M9 pistol. This standalone pistol weapon uses the deliver animations and has been around for quite a while. I've had this sitting in my mod sort of thing for a bit, and it's finally time to look at it. So if you know the Beretta M9 in real life, it's appeared in a couple of Battlefield games, but yeah, it's a pretty well-known thing. I believe it is Italian actually, so yeah, that's cool. No idea how it got into the Fallout world, but getting into the receivers, this thing can be modified to automatic and also semi-auto. I'm going to probably have that as semi-auto and have like an automatic one on backup if you want to use that instead. And for the barrels, this is where it gets a little bit interesting because it actually sort of morphs the barrel. That's sort of the housing of the barrel. I'm not sure what this part is actually called, rather than just extending this chrome tube out, which I think would just be regular, normal sort of barrel extensions and modifications. But yeah, that's totally a thing you can do, so you can make this tiny little M9 thing. But yeah, I think we'll leave that on default barrel because that's how it's supposed to look, and for some reason there's a little bit of clipping and you can see right through the extended barrel there, so I'm not sure what's happening there, and I will not choose that modification for that. So for the grips, there's just the grip textures, and they give you increasingly better accuracy at the expense of weight, but that's all sort of user preference there. That definitely looks good, nice and worn, suits the Fallout style. And for the magazine, this is using the Deliverer mag in there, so if you want to make this thing have a little bit more bullets with a little bit faster reload, then the quick eject mag, or the large quick eject mag, is what you want to go. You can't do anything to the sights, which is unfortunate because glow sights would look really good on this. And there's a muzzle attachment here, and the suppressor just came on it when I spawned it in with console commands, but as you can tell here, it's got the no muzzle, like the no muzzle thing isn't existing. So yeah, this is one of the weapons that once you've attached the suppressor on, yeah, you're not getting that off at any point. And of course, a legendary effect is always there to help you out if you feel like the weapon isn't quite doing it for you. But we shall test it as is right now. I'll make an automatic one for backup. We'll get into Gunner's Plaza, see what this thing can do. Alright, so here's our M9 in first person in Gunner's Plaza, and as usual we've got this thing loaded up with animations that are one-handed in first person, which is really good, and it also works for the automatic version as well. So we'll wait for these gunners to pass before we strike. That one's got a Scar H actually, and looks like one of them's already started to see me, and now we're in danger, so that's unfortunate. So this has started off pretty badly, but as you can tell here, with the high rate of fire of this thing actually deals quite a bit of damage. And wait a second, hold on a second, what? It's hitting that hard and very hard? Okay, this thing is actually really powerful. Kudos to the mod maker, all the way back when he was, to actually make this thing good. Look at all that damage we're getting off 38 special rounds, no less. I actually thought I'd stitch myself up here and gone and had it on very easy, but no, we're absolutely kicking these gunners' asses. We don't even need to use sneak attack criticals to get where we're going. And the fact that you can fire this thing so bloody fast means these gunners are just going to be dead so fast. So in terms of sound, this thing uses the sounds from the Deliverer 2, and I've got all those sounds replaced with a couple of Battlefield 4 sounds, which is unfortunate because I actually used the M9 sounds for the 10mm pistol. So if they were using that sound, it'd make a whole lot more sense. Anyways, we'll get rid of that with that gunner there with a bunch of sneak attack criticals, hitting about 330 damage with the torso shots there, so very good. We'll go ahead and jump over to our automatic one. Be sure to reload that before we bloody fire it. And we'll see what we can do with this. Now obviously we'll be hitting a little bit less hard with all of the bullets in exchange for just better DPS in the way that we can fire these bullets. So getting sneak attack criticals back to back to back to back and so on and so forth, we can do a hell of a lot of damage. Also, there's Captain Bridget. Good to see you again. And it is good to have you killed before you can pop that stim pack there. That saved me a bunch of bullets. Although this thing does fire the 38 specials, as I sort of explained before, and you can basically fire this thing as much as you want because those things are cheap as chips, really. Ooh, that was the laser sight through the wall. That was interesting. Yeah, basically it gets to the point where these bullets are used as just bartering chips by people. Like, not everyone likes to hoard ammo like me. Some people actually are smart enough to sell the ammo which they don't use, but yeah. If you don't ever use pipe pistols and have a bunch of 38 specials lying around, then this thing is obviously going to be very useful for you. And if you're a fan of the Beretta M9 in and of itself, then I'm guessing you'll like this weapon quite a lot. Righto, so we'll get some more sneak attack criticals just downrange here, and you know what? Let's see how this thing does in VATS now. Obviously, we're standing pretty far away from these gunners right now, so VATS accuracy isn't as good as it would be with a rifle, which makes complete sense. Good job there, Todd. You made a thing that makes sense. And with the sneak attack criticals we're currently stacking on them, they're not going to be having any chances. The recoil on this is completely manageable. No skill is required to use this thing and firing it. Alright, so now we're back into the realm of just being detected, so we'll just whip out our advanced semi-auto one, and before you can bloody hit me, go quickly reload and finish you off there. I believe the last enemy to kill is just this turret, so we'll just get around the corner there and light you up a little bit. And there you have it. That was the M9 in Gunners Plaza. They're surprisingly powerful for what it is, so yeah. This thing is actually, I feel like this thing is actually balanced well for very hard difficulty, which is a first and unexpected for a weapon of this size and caliber. But there you go. We are a little bit surprised here. So you know what? I think this thing is hitting hard enough that we can actually have a companion follow us around and we don't have to worry about that 25% damage loss. So we'll get to the basement and we'll bring a friend. Righto, so here we are down in the basement and we've brought along Winter too. So everybody say hello to Winter. She's the star of the One Hit Wonder series and people seem to like her quite a bit, so she's allowed to tag along with us. She's got the automatic one, I've got the semi-auto one. We'll try to take all of the kills from Winter. Let's go. So there's a gunner captain there. We'll quickly try to get rid of her with the sneak attack criticals. We got rid of her mate. And Winter, you gotta start pulling your weight, girl. You gotta start getting some kills because I'm doing all the work here. I also kicked a combat rifle across the room, which would probably be bad for you. I feel like you'd stub your toe something fierce on that. Anyways, there's a legendary gunner there. They can actually see us from under that grate, which is unfortunate because we'll probably get ourselves detected pretty quickly. But luckily, Winter and I are pretty stealthy, so we should be good to keep nice and hidden. Unfortunately for Winter though, she hasn't got sneak attack criticals at her side, so she's going to have a little bit of a problem. And she is detected now, so whilst they're distracted on her... Wow, Winter actually nailed that person. Good job. Now stop pointing that at me. I feel like that was a little bit of a passive-aggressive move on Winter's part there. Right. So now we've got a private to deal with. We'll sneak up nice and close, come around the corner there, and somehow not get detected by him or his mate that looks suspiciously like Kellogg. You gotta stop pointing that at me, alright? Come on. We'll just go through here, keep nice and low, keep sneaky. Yes, this is good, this is going to work. And what have we got in here? Just gunner conscripts, they'll go down in one shot. And another gunner conscript going down to a shot too. So I'm keeping count here, Winter. Your kill count is certainly lower than mine, so you better get your shit together. Also, what are you doing down there? We're being attacked by a gunner brigadier, sort of. Well, now I am, and you're nowhere to be found. Come on, I'll let you have this one. That's the wrong way. Oh god, companion AI. Alright, we'll just finish you off. And there you go, there's the basement cleared out. Someone out there is happy. They seem irritated that I always miss the basement, but why would I kill more gunners when I've already showed it off in Gunners Plaza? I'm pretty sure shooting people up there is enough for you to get a general understanding of what the guns actually do. I'm not all about all this OCD having to clear out every single gunner. These basement dwellers here don't really give a shit what happens to the top people anyways, because, I don't know, they all seem mad about being posted down here, so I think I'll just leave them here because deaths are too good a sentence for them. Alright, so you ready to take on some sort of monster? Righto, so we're taking on the giant froggy boss today. Are you ready, Winter? No, stop that. Stop that right now. Okay, I think we're nice and ready for this. So what we need to do here is just quickly sneak up on the bastard and unleash the fury of 1,000 sneak attack criticals until he's dead. Just like Swan, but this time it's going to be a little bit harder because this guy can actually see and he's a little bit quicker than old Swan, so hopefully he'll put up a good fight, and hopefully the M9 pistol here is actually strong enough to actually defeat this guy. So with the couple of crits we've got so far, we're doing pretty well here. We'll speed this up a little just by shooting at him with regular sneak attack criticals. No need to draw this out with unnecessary animations. Thank you, VATS, for being so unplayer friendly and inconvenient. And now he is in an aggroed state thanks to Winter here, because he has actually detected one of us. So he's going to probably claw her and kill her in one. And now we are back to sneak attack critting. That means we'll be doing more damage, but now we have to revive Winter before she dies, even though she's essential. I need to establish some dramatic tension here, don't I? And we'll just hide in these bushes and continuously sneak attack crit him there. And we're doing good damage now. This is probably one of the best ways to roll with this pistol, even though you are shooting slower than you would in real time using this pistol like it is now. And yeah, probably a good idea to go over to my automatic one right now. Too bad Winter is holding on to that one, so we're stuck with the advanced receiver, although I do enjoy this weapon in its semi-auto form better. So we'll go ahead and sneak around here, and hopefully we'll go ahead and fool the AI into thinking that I was over there, but really I'm over here, unleashing more sneak attack criticals as we go. There we go, just a couple more bullets in him. And that has to be a super loud sound for it to actually make a visible distortion in the airwaves there. That would probably destroy your eardrums being anywhere close to it. Okay, so he's gone to mutation station, which means he's probably going to one-shot me, which is unfortunate. But now we've got a little more sneak attack crits going for us. He ducked out of getting the sneak attack crits for a second, so I was a bit worried that we were detected there. But it's okay, we'll just go ahead and revive Winter into your chest there, and we'll go ahead and just sneak back and see if we can't get more good damage on him. Now, Winter's probably hasn't done a whole lot of damage here. It's probably more of a hindrance to my survival than a help, because obviously she likes to stand up while shooting at things, drawing their attention, although it does draw attention away from me, so in a roundabout way she is helping me, but not really in terms of damage there. Almost clocked 1,000 damage on that sneak attack crit, which is great. We've got him on the books now, just need to keep well away from him there, and we'll end this fight nice and easily. We'll drop a regular crit in there, see if we can't find out how hard it hits like that. Okay, we're in a little bit of a tight spot here. About 860 damage I saw on that crit, which is pretty good. And now we're in danger, which means, Winter, you need to come up, girl. Jump up, game. Don't let me spam this space button until it falls off.
Move here.
There we go. Up you come, and for some reason we haven't been stabbed yet. Nope, there he is. That's fine. Don't get away from me. He procced an in of Nerd Rage at specifically the right time, because if I had been in real time during that, I would have been clawed to death. And now with all of this extra bullet damage and all of that, we're doing 72 per hit with in real time without the use of sneak attack criticals, so that's pretty good considering this guy's high above me in terms of level, giving him damage resistance on top of all of that. And also he's not going for Winter anymore. Mysterious stranger comes in, probably isn't going to shoot him. Oh, he actually is. I didn't see how much damage he got on him, but he certainly distracted the thing for a while. Winter, you better look out, because he's in. Okay, she's down now. We're back into doing sneak attack criticals. I think that Sonic Boom may have hit me. There we go, 1,000 damage on that. Yeah, with all of these damage increasing perks at this low health, we've managed to kill him. So yeah, good job there, Winter, you did it. Have a stim pack in the boobies again. I don't know, maybe she likes taking stim packs in the boobies. Anyways, so that was the M9 pistol along with the Winter Companion mod. So yeah, people seem to like her. I thought, you know what, we may as well spice up this video by having one of my followers here. I haven't done one in quite a while with the followers there. And it's a free way to bum my mods in all of these videos. So yeah, be sure to download that if you feel like having a goth GF in your game to follow you around and shoot stuff with. And if you want to see this weapon in your game and play on Xbox or PC only, yeah, be sure to check out the description. This one's pretty old, so chances are you might have checked it out already. But yeah, this is one of the ones that I had in my mods folder that really didn't get to had it sitting there for a while, so I went to it today. And of course, Winter is available on PS4 as well. So yeah, there's mods for everyone here, just limited on the PS4 side. So yep, thank you for watching. That's about it for me.